Mosey Tutoring. You plus us equals learning. Alright, so this is the MailChimp page. So when you get to this page by typing in MailChimp.com, what you want to do is sign up for free by hitting this button here. And they're gonna ask you for an email, username, and then a password. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this now. Alright, so I just filled out the categories. So I put in an email, username, and a password. Now we want you to use the email for your Gmail here. In this case I didn't put it here because I've already created my own MailChimp account. But we want you to use your Gmail here, and you can use any username that you want, and then set a password that you want, and then hit create account. Alright, so once you hit create account, it's going to take you to this page here. Then it tells you thank you for signing up for MailChimp. Then you have to check your email to activate your account. Alright, so logging into my account, this is the email that MailChimp that they sent to my email address. This is the username that I'd used. I changed it a little bit. This is the username that I'd used. Then I'm just going to hit activate account. And it's going to take me to this page. They want me to confirm that I'm not a computer. Alright, so once you've confirmed that you're not a computer, then they want you to give them your first name. Right. I'm just going to make this up. John Doe. And again, we want the Mosey Tutoring email address here. Right, and then for organization, how many people in the organization, you can say you can just put 1 to 5. It's okay. You can say that it's about less than a year. You put no for this part here. You don't have any emails to import. And for are you setting up this account for a client, just put no. Company, organization, put Mosey Tutoring on there. Website URL www.moseytutoring.com. For address, put University, Maryland, and then city, College Park. Maryland, of course. Then for zip code, alright, so you want to type in 20742 here. And industry, you can just put education and training. Time zone, of course, is Eastern time. Profile photo, so we want you all to be consistent. So the picture that you sent us for your tutor page, you can upload it here, and then hit save and get started. Alright, so this is the account once you log in. Alright, now so once you log in, you have to create a campaign. Alright, so you can create a campaign. Okay, actually we don't want to create a campaign first. Alright, so what we want to select is create a list. You hit this create a list up here, and you have to enter in the list name. So I can put Moses, or let's just do John Doe Tutoring. And you can, for this line from, you can put Mosey Tutoring. You can put John Doe here. Default subject, you can put tutoring here. It's optional, you can just put tutoring. And here it says remind people how they got onto your list. You can just enter that they got onto the list through when they requested for tutoring. Alright, so what I have here is your email address was entered to our system when you requested for tutoring. Then once you finish that, you can hit this one, kind of a daily summary that will be sent to the email address, and you would hit save. Okay, this is just a default email address, so it's not actually a name. You would have to actually enter in an email address here. So I can use the same email address. That I used to create the account. Again, since you would have used the Gmail to create this account, the Mosey Tutoring Gmail account to create this account, that email address would go here. And you would hit save. Alright, so this is the list here. Alright. Now what we want to do is we want to enter this list. Alright. Alright, once we enter this John Doe tutoring list, we hit settings, and it says list fields and merge tags. Alright. Alright, so this information here, it's really important for us because we need to sync this with the website. Alright, so we need to sync this information with the website. So here we only have 3 fields. It's actually 2 fields because the first and last name is the same thing. We want to add 2 more fields. The first field we want to add is going to be a number. Actually, let's remove this. That was a mistake. We didn't want to put number there. So we want to add one for phone. And we'll just name it cell. Alright. We want to add another field, and we want to make it text. So it's going to be a text field. And we're going to name it course. Alright. And then once we finish that, we hit save. Alright, these fields are important because once the student fills out the tutor request form, that information that they enter, their course number, their cell, their email address, their first and last name, it's going to be automatically synced to this MailChimp account. Alright. So remember that once a student completes the tutor request form, it's going to be sent to your email address, but as well that information is going to be synced to this MailChimp. So what's going to happen is that over time you're going to build a list, right? And you're going to have the student's name, their email address, their cell, and their course number. So over time you can be able to send particular messages to groups of students. So some of them, if you're tutoring for physics 2, you can send an email to the physics 2 students, or the physics 1. Or if you were also tutoring for chemistry, you can send messages based off of groups, or you can just send messages to all your students that you've ever had. Alright, so this is a kind of a strategic way that you're going to be communicating with your students, to remind them that you're having tutoring sessions, so that more students can sign up for a session with you, so that you can make more money. Alright, so we're gonna hit save. Alright, now what we require from you is something called an API key. Alright, so if you go to John, or the name of the name for the account, and you hit account settings, under extras there's something here that says API keys. You're gonna have to hit create a key, and once you hit create a key, you're gonna see that a key is gonna be created here. Now what we need is this information here. So the only way that we can sync your MailChimp account with the information on the website is if you give us this key. We don't have this key, there's no way we can sync the two. Alright, so this key is really important. So once this information is provided for us, then we can sync everything. So as the students are filling out the tutor request form, this information is syncing. Right? Alright, so that's all you really need to know. It's going to be very self-explanatory as to how you launch a campaign, and you know, from the list you will select and then email the students what you want to email them. So this is all for the tutorial about how to set up the Gmail, how to set up a Doodle account, and how to set up a MailChimp account. Alright.
Mosey Tutoring. You plus us equals